Hey guys, welcome back. Today's video is going to be a full face of the forgotten brand of YouTube, MAC Cosmetics. I've been saying I want to do full face of one brand looks, and I thought I would start with MAC because this is kind of the brand that for me led to me falling in love with makeup. It was the first high-end brand I tried, and I've been using MAC products for like 12, 13 years. So I have a lot of nostalgia for the brand. And I also have a lot of products here that I can do nearly a full face. And yeah, if you are new, please subscribe. I upload 4 videos a week. I talk about old and new makeup on my channel. I'm currently on a no buy, and I thought that doing some one brand looks with the products I already own would be fun. So if there are other brands you would like to see this type of video with, I've only ever done one other one of these, and that was last year, and that was a full face of Chanel. So you can check that out, and yeah, let's just get started. All right, let's jump into this. I already used my MAC Painterly Paint Pot as my eye primer. I use this every single day. This is the only eye primer I even have. I have oily eyelids and I have lines, and this just works. So I put this on, and then I did set it with a little bit of a cream colored eyeshadow. For eyeshadow, I have the MAC Burgundy Times 9 palette, which I really like. I bought this at Ulta a couple years ago. It's $32, has a lot of their famous colors like Sketch, Honey Lust, Antiqued, Embark. If you were watching YouTube back in the day, you'd remember a lot of those shadows. And yeah, it's just a nice little burgundy palette. Personally, I really enjoy it. So I'm going to start with these 2 shades in the crease. Let me grab my brushes. And yeah, if there are other brands that you would like to see this with, I'm going to try to start with brands that I already have enough products with, obviously, since I'm on a no buy. But then there are some brands that I may want to do afterwards once I can purchase some new products. One that I've realized is Natasha Denona. I have a face palette and I have a ton of eyeshadow palettes, but I've never tried her foundation or her lip products. So that one's kind of on my list. Other brands, I'll just go and tell you the ones that I have enough products. If you want to see this type of video, that would be Pat McGrath. I really want to do that. Charlotte Tilbury, and then drugstore brands. I have enough from Wet n Wild and Elf Cosmetics, ColourPop. So those are the brands that I currently own enough products from to be able to do this type of video. Let me know if there's anything else that you would want to see. And let us know if you have any favorite MAC products. It's just like a classic brand that I feel like even people who don't watch YouTube know about, but it's definitely been forgotten about on YouTube, which is funny because back in the day when beauty YouTube first started, when I was also first watching, MAC was like the it brand. It really was. So things changed, I guess, but personally, I still like the brand. Maybe there's a bit of nostalgia there, not gonna lie. I'm definitely one that falls for the nostalgia. What can I say? I'm trying to do a halo eye today. And yeah, let us know. I do actually have a few single eyeshadows from MAC in one of my magnetic palettes. I guess I could have pulled those out too, but I decided to just stick with the pre-made palette. They have several other of these 9 pans that actually look really pretty. There's one with like this mustard shade in it. I'm going with Sketch now. Yeah, the one, I can't remember what it's called, but it has this really pretty mustard shade in it. It looks really, really nice, but I'm not going to be buying any new makeup for a while, which is okay. So that's kind of something I'm trying to do on my no buy, is film kind of more makeup application videos, because that's what I like to watch. It really, really is. I like get ready with me's, that sort of thing. That's what I enjoy. So I want to put a shimmer in the center. I'm going to start with This one, I'm pretty sure that one, yeah, that one's Star Violet. Really, really pretty shade. And I think that a lot of I just feel like the MAC eyeshadows, the mattes blend really, really easily. Now, they don't have like these intense, really metallic shades in their standard eyeshadows that we see now in a lot of palettes. They do have some like single shadows and stuff that are like that come in compacts. I never tried any of those. Ooh, I like this. But I think that's okay. I don't always want most like foiled and metallic eyeshadow that there is. I'm really liking this. I do think I want to put a little bit of, what is it called? Honey Lust, just in the center. This one is a bit chunky, so this is one that I do like to spray. And MAC Fix Plus. Okay, let's talk about that. I have used that many, many times as a setting spray, but personally, ooh, that's nice. I think that this is exactly the same and way cheaper. This is the e.l.f. Makeup Mist and Set. To me, it works identical as the MAC Fix Plus. Neither one has denatured alcohol in it, so they're not drying. That's what I like, and yeah, I don't feel the need to spend my money on MAC Fix Plus when I can use the e.l.f. spray. All right, so I'm gonna blend this out a bit, and then yeah, we'll do the rest of the makeup. I don't have any primers for MAC, and I can't remember ever trying any, to be honest, but this foundation I have loved for years. It's the Studio Fix Fluid. I have the shade NC18. I think it works for me right now. It may be a hair dark looking at my neck, but that's okay. I really like this foundation. It does have that like ever so slight paint kind of smell that a lot of like old school foundations have, but I think that I have normal skin. This has good coverage and I think it lasts really well throughout the day without being cakey. I just put on the Fourth Ray Beauty pore primer since I don't have a MAC primer and I don't remember ever using one. I like pore primers. I'm sure they have one now. I don't know. Hard to say. I don't really look at a lot of like their newer products. I guess I'm kind of more stuck on like their old classic products. Again, probably my nostalgia. But yeah, I haven't really tried a lot of their newer products. So if you guys have any MAC recommendations, let me know. Also, their concealer, I did have that many years ago. The one that was in the glass packaging, which is not my favorite packaging, but I know that they definitely have like a wand concealer now. I've never tried it, so I'm just using my Flower Beauty concealer, which I do think is really, really nice. I wonder if I should do this. Yeah. To even this up a bit. Kind of looking at this shade, I think that that's a good idea. We'll try that. Yeah, but gosh, I mean, I just remember back in the day of when I discovered YouTube, when I first started watching makeup videos, was pretty close to the beginning. It was, I think 2008, 2009. And it was like all the MAC videos, like the eyeshadow tutorials using all MAC single eyeshadows and the pigments, and then all the videos of like my top MAC products and all this stuff. Man, those were the days. Let me know if you were also watching back then or also just using MAC products, because even long before, I mean, I loved makeup always, but I didn't know that much about it until YouTube. Um, I discovered it because I didn't really like know people that were into makeup, so I just didn't really know what to buy or how to use it. But I do remember seeing MAC counters and seeing the people that work there, and they're all black and they're dramatic makeup, and I was like so intimidated, and I was scared to go. But yeah, crazy times. That was a while ago. Alrighty, I set my face with my Flower Beauty. I keep calling it that. It's not Flower Beauty. The flour powder from Beauty Bakery. Oh my gosh, so confusing. Okay, anyway, moving on to bronzer. This is such an old product. I bought this at a CCO years ago. It's the MAC Shadester and Light Sweep. And this is the Shadester contour. This used to be like super talked about on YouTube. I just like combine both of these and use it as a bronzer. And I personally really, really like this shade on me. I think it's very, very nice. Yeah, it kind of gives like a contour and a bronze all at once. So I really like it. Now I'm excited to talk about MAC blush because, oh my gosh, MAC blush is how I fell in love with blush. Because, so I keep saying back in the day, back in the olden days, I gotta tell you that a lot of drugstore makeup was not what it was today. And I remember I bought some blushes at the drugstore. I remember specifically I had one from L'Oreal, and it was so chalky and not pigmented, and it was really a terrible blush. It would fade off my face within, 20 minutes. And then I finally decided to pay the money for some high-end MAC blush. And that's honestly how my blush obsession started, because they were pigmented, they lasted all day, they had so many beautiful shades. I mean, seriously, like that's how I fell in love with blush. So I have two here. This one is Melba, which is a peach, which is like one of their most famous blushes. And then this one is Swiss chocolate, which is like more of a brown, obviously. Um, so here they are there. This is something else from another brand. I think I do want to go with Melba. Actually, Swiss chocolate, maybe I should just do a little bit of Swiss chocolate. Um, why not? Let's do it. I don't think I'm using, this isn't my favorite blush brush. I don't feel like it blends out very well. This looks kind of crazy. Don't worry, I'll fix it. This is a very old blush brush I've had for years from Crown. I think it's better for contouring. I don't know why I've been using this lately. Yeah, it's not my favorite, but anyway. I'll fix this. Don't worry. I know it looks ridiculous. All right, highlighter. Now again, MAC is the brand that helped me fall in love with highlighters. These, what are these called? So this is, oh yeah, they're mineralized skin finish. So they have the mineralized skin finish, which are highlighters, and then they have the mineralized skin finish natural, which is like a face powder, which I've enjoyed that before, but I don't have it anymore. This is an old one called Barely Dressed. Now it looks like it's white, but there's actually 4 quadrants. But if you kind of mix it all together, you get a bit of a pink, but separately there's like a bit of a yellow, bit of a pink, a bit of a purple. I really like this highlighter. What was the one that was super talked about? Was it Candlelight? I remember having that one back in the day. Oh my gosh, someone stopped me from saying back in the day again. I really like this. This is very finely milled. I did put a lot on, but it's fine. I'm in the mood, so yeah, really, really like this. And yeah, other than Mary Luminizer, I feel like the MAC Mineralized Skin Finishes were kind of the only highlighters around for a while, at least that I knew about. So that's kind of interesting. I'm going to use my Dior powder kind of like as a finishing powder. Kind of how I've been using this. And then we'll do this. So I think as far as MAC products, I only have lip products left, so I'll be back. Seriously, I am loving this look. I feel like it's glam, neutral, sultry. Ooh, it's fun. I like it. Big hoops help. Okay, lip products. This I talked about in a recent haul video, and I am so happy to have this in my life again. This is Blankety lipstick. This was my favorite lipstick for so many years. I've panned like 2 or 3 of these in the past, and I just love this shade. And so I'm wearing that with a tiny bit of a gloss, which I'll say MAC lip glosses are not the best. Like this is better than they used to be. So this is their lip glass in the shade Oh Baby. And look at this gorgeous like brown shimmer. They're a little sticky. I admit that they've improved their formula from, years ago. It's not as sticky as it used to be. There it is right there. but the stickiness does help it last longer throughout the day. So that is a pro. I think that this is similar to their old formula. I can tell they've improved it. I can tell it's better than it used to be. This is not the gloss I would say go out and buy. There are better glosses out there. It's good. It's not amazing. Honestly, like NYX and ColourPop glosses are better in my opinion. They're smoother, but I like it. It's here. I bought it. So yeah, that is it. Let us know what you think. Do you have any favorites from MAC Cosmetics? Do you use MAC Cosmetics anymore? Most people probably don't, at least on YouTube. But I gotta say, I love the Shadester Duo, the highlighter. I am loving this highlight. I feel like it looks amazing. Foundation, great, lasts all day. Really, really like it. And this eyeshadow palette, I'm in love with this look. Oh, I did put this on my inner corner. Stunning. Gotta say, I love the look. I'm happy with it. So let us know what you think. Please let me know requests for other one brand tutorials. Like I said, the brands that I have enough from that I'm definitely planning on: ColourPop, Wet n Wild, Elf, Charlotte Tilbury, and Pat McGrath. Those for sure. And then there's some others that I could maybe have enough, maybe, not sure. I'll look into it. And yeah, that is it. If you are new, please subscribe. I upload 4 videos a week. Thank you so much for watching this video. Have a great day.